ciencia.
Nella ciencia.
Sorry about that earlier. Y'all know how it is. I got a bad driver and I need to ask I need to go on YouTube or something like that, maybe even ask Mike how to remove a bad driver. Because I think that's what's causing the problems. And the thing about it, it goes in and out sometimes. Like some that like for like a couple of weeks there, the computer didn't crash at all. And like now starting this week, I think it started this yesterday on my political channel. It started to crash. So, and I'm kind of glad it did it early on instead of in the middle of the daggone stream like it did yesterday. So, anyway, we got some we got some content today. We also gonna have some content tomorrow. Please expect a video of the Resilient Jenkins crew. I have been like looking at them this week and let me just say this, woo-wee, what a train wreck. So I'm going to be walking everybody through that. I'm gonna be walking everybody through that on tomorrow video. And yeah, we'll go from there. So, okay, let's get down to it. So, as you all know, as you all look, all my stuff is starting. Daggone it! Daggone it! Oh, see what? Oh, I hate that. I had everything blocked off, and I had everything spread out, and then all of a sudden, because of the sign, she's a gold digger, as if Gary would know, and as if Fresh cares. All right, hold on a second. Man, I had it all queued up and everything.
Oh, you can't say that?
No, bro.
We can. Wait, hold on. Really? On TikTok?
So
what?
Yeah, turn it off, man. It's fine.
So you're telling me I can't say the
Yeah.
T word, a platform?
Yes. Yes.
What?
Yep. Cause I'm like, wait a second. Where? What? How many?
Bro, that.
Wait. They can't say Twitch?
That's crazy, bro.
What was the peak? Okay, well,
Okay.
it was a 19. So
Whatever.
okay, it is what it is. Guess what? Now we can be more loose.
Yeah, because
and
that
stuff
was
like that.
holding back.
More like Miami.
All right, let's go, man.
Oh, wait a minute. Were they logging off of Twitch? Okay, let me set this up for you. Let me set this up for you all, okay? So, as you can see, everybody was clowning them about the white walls, about how they're in the kitchen. So, they put a curtain here because Gary's white, so they have this space right here whiten off because the crusty one is black. They put a TV. They still up here at the daggone busted table. I don't know if these are sound columns or not. I'm not sure. But they're trying to make their space a little better because all that white was just an eyesore. And so, yeah, that's how that is. Oh, good. Why did they do this every daggone time? Sorry about that. So anyway, on the show, A Fresh Start, Walter is going to challenge Sneako to a boxing match, but he's going to do a little talking before about Sneako snitching on him, getting him kicked out of Aiden Ross' event.
To the chats. We got Heather, $200. Yo, that needs a Don DeMarco or something.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, that's a goat.
Heather, 1991.
Yes. Ex-Predators I was talking. I already know what she takes care of her. The main need is when it comes you're in your. I've tried to do this, but
Sorry guys. Like I said, when my computer shut down, I didn't have the space. I had it signed off, but I didn't have it and did it in the index. So
right.
Yep. So usually people have their 47 energy. That's well. Numbers, guys. Say.
So let's get to the fun part.
Okay, here we go. Oh, jeez, dude. That's the one. And imagine when I gotta go through if I have all the tabs open, dude. It's just crazy. But anyway, let's go ahead and watch this.
Bills, I just posted an actual tab on X in the chat. We're gonna react to right now. All right, guys. So you know what's happening with me and Sneako, me and Zerka. We're beefing right now, apparently.
Before we get there, you better like this on YouTube. Get
Facts.
those likes up. You
Get likes up,
want
man.
this drama? Here it is.
Hold on.
And by the way, Zerk is in the chat.
I think it's time to talk about this now, bro. Once and for all.
Is Zerka really in the chat? Hold on. Maybe we had to go to the. Hold on a second, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Said Zerka's in the chat, so if I see Zerka, I'll pull it up. But as of right now, I don't see anything. But it's my computer. That's the reason why.
Brawl. This battle's gonna be epic. Just saying. But apparently we got a phone call before this, and here's an actual clip. Aiden also wants me to fight Sneako at Brand Race boxing event. Here we go.
Sneako versus Fresh, if they want to fight. I would love to do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I would love to do that. We could do it. I'll make it happen. I got nothing against Fresh. First of all, I fuck with Myron a lot. But I fuck with Fresh too, so I got nothing against these guys. But Fresh, if you want to fight Sneako, let me know. Let's do it on Brand Race, bro. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Let's do it. I would love to do it. Sneako versus Fresh.
So real quick.
By the way, I don't see Zerka in the chat, so Gary's making stuff up. I'm literally looking at the chat. I am scrolling backwards, and there is no Zerka in the chat. So of course, Gary's gonna go by this fake it till you make it stuff to where he lying. Let me tell you something, that will bite you in the butt every time. Because you lose credibility. Whenever you say something and nobody takes you seriously because you keep trolling, that's a good way to just never be taken seriously.
Boss, I think he's a solid dude. He's the one that brought or ushered in deals to the streaming platforms and streamers especially. He's the first I've seen to actually get a massive deal.
Dude, Derek, hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta lift up their daggone mic because it's so low. I thought they fixed this. I thought they fixed their mic problem. Why am I having to raise the... It is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on a second. All right. These dummies, dude. All right, let's see how this sounds.
Played out correctly.
You like Aiden, don't you?
I like him a lot. He's smart with his
Maybe because
money.
he's a dragon.
Well, I would tell you this. He paved the way for a lot of streamers that people don't give him enough credit, and that's why I think he's number one still. But recently he had an event here in Miami. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm about to say. Listen, bro. Gary, this is just keeping it real, bro. The nigga dissed me, right?
Hold on. Is the music too loud? You're a dragon, I'm Morgan. Because it's ghetto. Yeah, okay, all right. I'm going to turn it up a little bit more.
Not Aiden, Sneako. So...
Go ahead. If you're gonna say it, you might as well say it. I didn't think you were going here.
So,
all right.
A lot of times, right, I always take the brunt of things because I think just being a bigger man is better. And not talking about people's personal biases or issues. But sometimes I'm like, damn, am I being too nice here? Am I being too laid back? You know, for the islands, bro, I'm very laid back. Coconuts in Barbados. Think about this.
You sure you want to release this, man?
This is important because people need to know.
Okay.
I think, right?
Okay.
This is going to make the fight even sweeter. So, last Brand Race boxing event, I took Gary, 2 girls, and Myron.
Mm-hmm.
In a G-Wagon, went to the event, pulled up, right?
Correct.
Now, we got invited, of course.
Yeah, it is louder than usual, isn't it? I don't know why. It's never this loud. I really don't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to. Okay, I'm going to have to turn it off. Because, oh my God. I was saying to myself, I was like, why is the music? Usually it's like a faint in the background. But also, hold on. In their defense, their mic is pretty low. So when I get to Rollo, I'll turn it back on. It's like I don't know why it's loud now. It wasn't this loud before. All right.
And called us on the phone. We spoke. Pull
Correct.
up, guys. You're good to go. Then what happened was we pull up to the gate. Bunch of kids are around. Bunch of people that love Aiden and the event going crazy. Yo, fresh and fit. Let's go. Da da da. Yo, Myron, we love you. Gary, we love you. And by the way, this is on the vlog. I'll post it later on. And what happened was they make sure everything's good to go. They're calling in. Hey, can we let them in the gate? We're getting access. Then Myron gets out to talk to some people there on the side that want to get some pictures, which is pretty dope of him, being the humble guy he is. And then what happens is Sneako pulls up. They say, move the car. We move the car. Sneako goes in. All of a sudden, I get a phone call. Hey, Fresh, they're good to go, but you can't come in. And I'm like, wait, I can't come in? What's going on here? Come to find out is because Sneako said, I don't want him in here. Now, hold on. I'm not finished yet.
I don't believe this. Let me tell you why I don't believe this. Unless the crusty one is a doormat, and that's possible when it comes to other men, right? But if you, the owner of an establishment, tell me I can't come into your establishment because another man asked you to make sure I don't come in, you are not going to regulate a one-on-one boxing event on my behalf. Meaning that if it's Aiden Ross's event, and if Aiden Ross told Darky here he couldn't come in because Sneako doesn't want him in there, then Aiden would have to get on his knees and lick my boots to apologize for allowing him to pull that card. So you're not going to make money off of me and then ban me out of your event at 2. Like, you're not going to ban me out of your event and then make money off of me the next day? What's wrong with you? I would make money on my own. I would basically just challenge him to a boxing fight and then have it underneath my business. And look at them. And they say men. These idiots are saying men are the smart one. If you were smart, Krusty, you would have this underneath the Fresh and Fit LLC. Not no damn Aiden Ross. I do believe Sneako and Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, I do believe those two are still cool. So why not have him be the one that organized it, since both of y'all trust him? Why would y'all have Aiden? And y'all want to know why the Jews are always ahead. Here's why. I'm showing you guys why the Jews are always ahead. Because low IQ people like Krusty here is going to allow that person to disrespect them and then make hundreds of thousands of dollars maybe, or tens of thousands of dollars off of his name and his boxing. Oh, God.
I remember there was an event, Power Slap, in Vegas. Went over there, me, some other influencers, and of course, Sneako was there.
I was there.
Now remember, back then, Sneako did some people. And I'm cool with them to say, you know what? I know what's going to happen here. You can tell them no, but I'll talk to some people, see what I can do. So I spent 40 minutes trying to get him into this VIP spot.
You did. I remember I was there.
That he dissed. And funny enough, all of that I did, he must have forgot. And I remember I did so much other things too that I won't talk about. But that day at the Brian Riss boxing event, I said,
oh my God, he's so slow. Oh my God, he's so slow. I can't do this. Woo! Dude, you got to speed it up with your talking. Jeez, I know you're from Barbados, but oh my God.
Got it. I turned back, left with the girls, went to a chill lounge, just vibed out. And I said, I will never forget this day. what he did to me.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
Let me add in the context here too as well. So Gary, on my behalf, so listen, Aiden, Sneako, Fresh is my guy. What's going on? This is crazy. And Sneako then said he can come in. But here's the problem.
Again, to his credit, within 30 seconds of me talking to him, Sneako said let him in.
But here's the problem. I would never block his benefits in real time, ever. This is content. Back and forth content is what it is. This is all fun and games. But
good point, Moonlight. I forgot about that. Moonlight said he isn't stuttering as much, though. I think that's why he's talking slow to stop stuttering. I forgot. Good point. That is why he is talking so slow. That is a good point. That is a good point. He is talking slow to make sure he doesn't stutter. But it's okay. It's okay though. You know what I just did? I just increased the speed, and so we all cool. Yeah, because it's speech classes. Yeah, thanks for saying that. I forgot all about that. I swear I forgot all about that. Okay, here we go.
In real life, when it comes to actually getting things done, I've always, you know this, bro. I've always had his back with deals, connections, and making things happen. I would never personally hurt him in real life like that. Now, obviously, you know, the contact back and forth, it was fun and all. But when real life hits like this, oh, don't worry. I'm going to get the last laugh. Because, you know what's funny? The shoe's always on the right foot at the right time. And at some point, I'm at the upper hand. And just remember this moment. I said it here. He denied me entry. Trust me. I'm not going to do that to him. I'm going to do even better. But anyhow, they want a box, set it up. We talked on the phone a little bit earlier. We'll see what happens. But, I mean, there's more I can go into right now, but I'll leave it there. And I just remember things I don't forget. And like I said, I'm a monkey. I play games.
Chat, give me 1 for Walter or 2 for Sneako, who you think would actually win that boxing match.
Yeah.
1 for Fresh, 2 for Sneako in the chat. Let's see who everyone thinks good. Oh, we got ones coming out here.
Yeah.
Everyone's got you.
But hold on. This is the bell of justice coming to fruition. So I remember people saying, of course, that, you know what, Fresh, you went hard on Sneako. You went too hard on Sneako. But everything I said to Sneako on this podcast and the one with Myron, I said to his face. Nothing new, nothing different. It's all been said before. But what happened was, he gets very emotional. You know why he gets emotional? Because the truth hurts. Listen, bro. As a friend, off camera, on camera, I say the same shit. Nothing new, nothing different. But this time, on the jumper, he took offense. I don't know why. Maybe it's on his period. I don't know what happened. But what happened was that, bro, I'm keeping it real. And as a young man, you should understand content, buddy. Content means it's just fun, bro. Just keeping it real. It's already out there. You're on a boat with some hoes. Oh, nigga's Ramadan. What you want me to do? Yo, nigga, you clear yourself, nigga. Bro, first of all, nigga, aren't you Muslim? You're on boats with hoes, drinking alcohol.
Stop it with
you. Oh, and the boxing event, we're going to see what's up. But just keep it real, bro. You do it to yourself. So I just said the truth to his face. He got mad at it. Now, Gary, tell me this. I understand my flaws. I stutter sometimes. I'm not the most articulate or most charismatic. But I know my faults. I know what I need to work on. If you tell your audience you're one thing, do the opposite, what is that? I know it's rhetorical. You don't have to answer. But the point is that, like, at some point, you got to take accountability, bro. And listen, I do too as well. But when you make it a point to say I'm jealous of you, bro, what? No offense, Sneako. My car's better than your car. My bitches are better. And I'm not trying to be Muslim. So just keep it real, bro. You made your own grave, bro. This is all you're doing. I didn't do shit. I just said the truth. And if you're mad at it, bro, that's all on you. And at the end of the day, just keeping it real here, bro. I know what you need, bro. You need a rebrand because you fucked it up, nigga. Keeping it real. So this is how we can handle this shit, bro. Boxing ring.
In the ring.
Aiden Ross event. We'll make it happen. And of course, this is me just keeping it real. And listen, you might not like me for saying this shit, but hey, it is what it is. I didn't label shit. But you know what you did, Sneako. You said I'm jealous of you. I'm hating. When did I ever hate on you, bro? Actually, from the time I met you, I give you opportunities too. Where I said, you know what? You're part of our team, bro. I got.
By the way, Zerka still is not in the chat. I'm looking at the chat. I don't see no Zerka. Yeah, I don't see no Zerka at all. So I'm gonna stop looking. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna close this chat because it's kind of like tarded and everything. And I'm just gonna continue with this right here.
Back, bro. Whatever we get, we'll give to you as well.
How many people did you introduce Sneako to?
A lot. But also he did too as well. It was
okay, so it's mutual.
Exchange.
It was mutual.
100%.
Okay.
Keeping it real.
Okay.
But when I tried to help him with some real shit, and he's like, bro, nah, bro, I'll be fine. I'm like, Sneako, so you know, you get on this path. And I do. It's funny. I know what he wants. He wants to have the fame and the clout and to be around certain people. But you get on this path, it won't happen like that. As a result, you become what? A brand risk. So I was like, all right, bro, just keeping it real with you. I'm with CEOs and executives that tell you what to do. I know what's happening. Don't do this. I'm young. I'm a creator. I'm gonna do what I want. Then the shit happens. It's like, bro, why are you mad at me? So I'm gonna end it there. But just keeping it real as a friend, I told him off camera and on camera. So I see what the problem is. And that's it, man.
I guess we got our clips for tomorrow.
Just keep it real, man.
Listen,
I said it.
I remember I was there with you and I went in and I'm like, I saw Sneako. I'm like, what the hell, dude? And he's like, he tried to, go after me. And I'm like, to his credit, again, he did change his mind very quickly after talking to him. And he did say you can come in. So I want to, put that out there because I'm here.
I mean, who in the hell would give Sneako that power? Like, listen to what I'm saying. These men are spineless. Imagine, hold on. Let's see. Who do I know that you guys know? Oh, wow. Brittany Venti, right? Say, for instance, Brittany Venti has has an event, and I'm invited, right? And who is cool with her but not with me? I can't think of one person that's cool with her but I'm not cool with. But let's just say somebody named Francis. Let's say for somebody named Francis and I have been beefing. And Francis go into Brittany's event and tell her to not allow me in. If Brittany does that, me and Brittany gonna have some problems. Me and Brittany gonna have some problems, you understand? I'm not gonna be mad at Francis because, well, I don't like Francis. Francis is being true to himself. But Brittany's supposed to be my girl. What the hell is the, well, why would you do that to me? Aiden doesn't care about Fresh and Myron. If Sneako had asked him to ban someone important and wouldn't do it, Aiden wouldn't do it. Aiden wouldn't do it. But Fresh and Fit have no real power or influence in Aiden's world. That is absolutely correct, because the fact is that you allow somebody to temporarily ban you and now you want them to organize your fight event. What? 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 Child, please.
To tell the truth of both sides and stuff like that. And I also told Sneako that there'd probably be health to pay for that. And I didn't know you were going to do this today, but, surprise, surprise, surprise.
Yeah. So,
wow.
Again, I'm all for content and having fun, but
you know who else is for content?
Who?
John Zerka in our chat room trying to get as much content as possible.
He is not in your chat room. You're just lying. He's not in the chat room.
I mean, damn, bro. You that.
Hold on. Guys, hold on. All right. This is the chat room. And to prove that it's not filtering out of anybody bad, here's where it says live chat instead of top chat, right? So, Dave, Super, Rico, Harry, Swifty, Harry, Lion, it's the same old guys. Also, I do believe Zerka has a check mark by his name. Marco, Senior, a mod. I don't know who this mod is. Draco, City Boy, Sweep Up, Karza, Michael Lee, Jose, Senior Gradados, IRS, Mods, Doxy Thrush, Viking Paradigm. You see what I'm saying? So, do you see what I'm saying? By the way, this is what I'm saying. He's just lying. And I'm ladies and gentlemen, stop dealing with people who like to lie, even if they say I was joking and I was trolling. Okay? Yeah, because Yes, they're only live on YouTube. And the reason I said that is because they were on Twitch, but then got disconnected from Twitch because they was about to talk about something. All right. So they're not on Kick. They're not on Twitch. They disconnected from Twitch. Now, unless, maybe they're on Rumble, but Zerka doesn't have a Rumble account. They could be on Rumble, but Zerka doesn't have a Rumble account. Zerka has a YouTube channel. So Zerka would be on YouTube, not Rumble. He doesn't have a Rumble account. So I would say they may be on Rumble too, but Gary's just lying. Guys, Gary is a liar. You can't see the stream. You can't see nothing on the no, they're not streaming on X. No, they're not streaming on X. No. Gary is just a liar though. Gary just lies, dude.
Desperate for clout, bro.
Didn't you teach him everything he knows about numerology?
About numerology and astrology, yes. But listen, I'm sure he picked up some stuff other places. But anything relevant, like he was doing super chats for like $5. So again, if you don't want to pay me 98 or above, that's fine. You
See
can go
what I'm saying? So it sounds like Gary's trying to make it seem like he's stream sniping. But Zerka wasn't doing anything on live. Like what are you talking about? Gary is trying to build up hype for this dead ass podcast.
John, he can give you a reading for $5. That's value for him. With that Canadian dollar, it's kind of tough though, man. That's about $3.30 in American.
Yo, y'all want a tarot read and come over to me. Do it for 15. And I'll be more accurate, okay?
And so, it is what it is.
Imagine paying a man $5 for an astrology reading. No, sorry, a numbers reading. Imagine doing that. Imagine paying this man $5 for a numerology reading. Oh, God. They are turning these guys into little girls. And they want to talk about us and our astrology. Okay.
Hey,
people get what they get. Listen, to John Zerka's credit, he's one of the funniest mans on the planet. And I'll just keep it at that, brother. But, keep popping up there on Twitter. Keep trying to get that clout, brother, because you will never get that 2023 brag, brother, ever.
Speaking of Zerka.
What is 223? 223. What? Hold on. I got to go to Zerka's channel. 223. Did he owe him $223? 223. Oh man, Zerka tweets a lot, so it's gonna be because this was posted. This was posted yesterday, and Zerka tweets like a woman, like 2 tweets every minute. You got to be kidding me, right? Nobody is more in love with black people than these daggone white nationalists, man. Nobody is more. My paycheck only grows. Okay, the Bible talks. My tweets anger you for a reason. But the men without fathers always go into, sluts are a lot of fun. You just hate them because they ignore you. Remember to get a wife and kids. Walmart needs you when I wake. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
I posted it on X. Can you bring it up real quick if you don't mind, Bills?
Sit
On the
here.
side panel here. So you
Zerka, we're making you famous again.
Facts, bro. Give you some air, bro. You need some
He
air.
hasn't been
Breathe.
relevant since he's been on that dating show with you.
I know, bro.
No, literally, that was the last thing he ever did. Remember when you guys were basically doing that one show when Myron was
Pop the
going?
balloon.
Yep, pop the balloon.
Yeah.
So I helped organize that stuff,
Yeah.
and you guys were cool. Everything was fine, man. But that was the last time he was actually relevant.
Look, Zerka had a wave and cocaine and dumbass mistakes, fighting HS TikToky, getting his ass beat. He lost a wave. Listen, it happens to anybody. No one's safe. But you know, I think I don't hate the guy. I think Zerka's funny as hell. I just feel bad for him, bro.
People in here and saying that Zerka has more clout than us. Let me make this clear. I got 6 to 7 billion views. Okay, I'm not big on Twitter because
No, you don't. No, you don't. He's such a liar, and I'm not even going to go to his channel to show you that he ain't got no 6 to billion views. I'm not even going to go to his channel. I am so tired of fact-checking these guys only for myself to go, why did I even waste my time knowing that they lie? Knowing that they lie. You may got 6 million views, not no billion views. You barely get four digits on your views of your video. Even this video that you guys did live. Look at this. 4,086. Hold on, can you guys see that? Oh no, you can't see it. Hold on. Look. 4,086. And they did this yesterday. Myron is, I hate Myron. I mean, I don't like Myron, but even Myron is doing better than you guys. What is this? Myron X. No, Myron Gains X. Something like that. Here we go. Well, it's not doing as good. But he's way better than you guys, though. Hold on. This was streamed 2 hours ago, so that's not fair. This was streamed yesterday. Okay. This was streamed yesterday. So, since this was streamed yesterday, Myron has 51,000 views. And all he was going in on Andrew Schultz, basically always clout chasing after somebody else, right? And then I think he did one on Harry. Yeah. He did this one on Harry, which didn't get that many views. It was like 31,000 versus the 50-something thousand because Andrew Schultz put. So you guys are pitiful. Like, you are not, like, when it comes to Zerka and you, Gary, I'm sorry. I don't like Zerka, but he is more relevant than you. Nobody knows about your fat ass. Nobody knows about the numerology guy. I never heard of you until Zerka brought you on the scene. So yeah, you're not relevant like you think you are with your lying ass. Mr. The President sent me out, not knowing that once you came across me, I told everybody that was a White House tour. Cause I live in DC.
I got suspended 22 times by the old regime and 2 times by this regime. They took at least 250,000 followers from me. That's why I'm not big on Twitter. I got 1 million on TikTok. I got over 250,000 on YouTube. Only at the game for 2 years. I got huge IGs. Where are you, Zerka?
Oh, okay, he changed the story. Wait a minute. So it went from billion to million now? How did that happen? That was quick.
No one knows who you are, little boy. No one knows who you are, little brother. That's exactly what you are, bro. They know who I am in Indonesia. They know who I am in Saudi Arabia. They know who I am in the Czech Republic. Yep. I am worldwide, bro.
No, they don't.
You have a little cult following of a bunch of brokies.
No,
congratulations.
Done. Okay, go to my ex real quick, if you don't mind. So I reposted it actually, because you know what? Give him some credit, bro. I think he did a good job of highlighting my struggle at the beginning. It should be FreshCEO Network at the very top.
And you guys on YouTube, do me a favor, give me some likes. I don't like asking, but this is how this platform.
What is this? Their
31st this month actually.
Their podcast is terrible.
Look how the world actually works. I want you to think about this.
Yeah.
9 years ago. That's pretty bad for you guys, bro.
I know.
But I want you to think about this. Everyone in the audience, I want you to think about this. Play that clip. Oh,
stutter or bad like start. You don't have to end up there. You can always change your destiny. I think for most people here, you should be encouraged because listen, I was way worse than you were, and now we're here today. So,
I mean, this is an inspiring story for anyone.
Yeah.
And if you don't get inspiration off this, there's something really. One of the things I've been doing since COVID. For a dog, please, really quickly, Nobel.
Isn't it a rooster?
No, I don't know. She said she's a rooster. I want to make sure.
Fugly as hell. Listen, I know a woman and be not married to her.
Mm-hmm. The multimillionaire that he stayed with that single mother. That's porn to him. That's porn to a Capricorn. A rat has other people do its dirty work.
Huh? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to get to the part where is this it? Okay. Because they talk about the fight again.
Guess what? The rat and the monkey are friends. America and Israel are friends. Like how that works? Yeah. You like that now? No one else can send anything there. And if you want any super chats, it's 98.
I believe Conor McGregor. Yeah, so we spoke about it earlier, but he's actually planning to run for president of Ireland. So, yeah, I wish him the best, man.
He's got my vote.
He's going to have a lot of haters, of course, because of who he is. And
he ain't going to win. Are you serious? He's an R-wordist. This man will never win. Holy smokes.
Of course, people don't want to see you win. But again, with a good fan base, you can almost always count on them to back you.
I'm so sorry, dude. Who the hell go from a major fan base like that and think they're going to win right off the bat? Even Trump had to run twice. I think he ran in a Democratic Party first, and then I think, hold on, I gotta go check. Trump tried to run for the president as a Democrat first, and then he decided to do the escalator down, and say and then he do GOP. But I think he also tried and he dropped out. I gotta go check. But yeah, Conor's not going to win
in that fight. So shout out to him. What's the next one? All right, so Lacey throws his phone in the water after his date asks him to stay off of it. I don't know what this is, brother, but let's watch it real quick. Tell me what you think, Gary.
You're going to go on it in 5 seconds.
No,
you
I'm
can't
not.
keep your hands off of it.
I'm not going to.
Listen,
I just locked it and threw it in the water.
No, you didn't. It's right there. Okay. Throw it in the water. You actually threw your phone in the water.
Go on, locked, thrown away.
Why would you do that?
But
I hope he has
now,
a backup.
Do I believe that this is real? Probably not. But what is funny is that this is actually Miami in Bayside. You can see the scenery. Hard rock. Dumb to do.
Can we see Alec Baldwin?
Yes. Yo.
Okay. I guess I missed it then. I thought it was twice where he's going to, but I will go ahead and look at Sneako's. We'll go ahead and look at Sneako's response. I thought they were going to talk about the fight again. But anyway, so let's go watch Sneako's response right here in reference to Fresh sending out a boxing match. And so I said, so Fresh calls out Sneako to a boxing match and Sneako accepted. Why do I have a feeling this isn't going to happen? And that's just how I feel. Now, I would love to, listen, these two boxing is going to do nothing but make me money. But I'm not going to salivate. I'm not going to salivate over something that more likely isn't going to happen. Because, first of all, Fresh likes to throw challenges and then backs out of them. We have seen him do this already with Preach. So if he did this with Preach, what makes you think I'm going to believe that he's going to do this with Sneako? At least Sneako, I don't like neither one of these people, but at least Sneako has some boxing experience with MMA fighters. Now, is Sneako being taller than Fresh an advantage? Yeah, but Sneako is a smoker. he doesn't have that much win, and his punches don't hurt. His punches don't hurt. And but also you're looking at the little crusty one who also don't have no win. This man don't hardly do no cardio. So I don't know. I just don't see Fresh actually going through with this. I really don't. I really don't see him going through with this. Let's watch this.
The great chances of being here with two accomplished boxers, Slim and Adam Solid, right when it's time to throw.
Oh, the Reform Party. Thanks, that shizzo. In the year 2000, Trump enters presidential race as the Reform Party candidate and receives more than 15,000 votes in the party's California primary. Okay. Trump considered running in 1988, but he had a big debt and backed out. Okay. All right. Thank you. What kind of Islamic country is Sneako in? Dude, all these countries in that area look so bad. Uh-oh, Harry Sisson is trending. We're about to go find out why.
Right when it's time to throw. My prediction, niggas not fighting, bro. Niggas are backing out. Calling out, not fighting. But I'm going to train. I'm ready to go. April 11th, April 13th. I'm ready to go. But let's be real. Think about quit. The great chances of being here with two accomplished boxers, Slim and Adam Solid, right when it's time to throw. My prediction, niggas not fighting, bro. Niggas are backing out, calling out.
I'm with Sneako on this. I'm literally with Sneako on this. I don't believe he's going to do it. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. I guess we'll sit up here and finish letting this play.
Not funny. But I'm going to train. I'm ready to go. April 11th, April 13th. I'm ready to go. But let's be real. Think about quit. The great chances of being here with two.
All right. Okay, here we go. Let's find out why Harry is trending. New Harry Sisson is caught in another bombshell scandal. Tied alleged predator targeting TikTok influencers. After being exposed for manipulating women in Snapchat scandal, Harry Sisson is now linked to Camille Myron, founder of Impulse LLC, a shady agency accused of prying on young male influencers. Myron allegedly scammed minors, took them on a cruise ship, and promised U.S. visas in exchange for exploitation. Sisson, formerly the company's chief of staff, has since distanced himself from Myron, reportedly stole a significant sum from him. Is Sisson a victim, or was he complicit all along? For ongoing updates and deeper insight, follow What Am I Looking At?
Impulse's vision has always been to drive modernization across your digital marketing, crisis management, and enterprise software needs. It is with that vision that we are incredibly proud to announce that we have come together with our fantastic ad buy partners to offer a special July promotion. From now through July 14th, any client buying a prepaid ad credit of $10,000 up until $200,000 will receive a 75% bonus. This prepaid ad spend can be used for a period of 5 years across all major platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Contact us and allow us to strengthen your brand's pulse today for the ever-evolving markets of tomorrow.
Okay.
I am proudly serving as Chief of Staff for Impulse LLC, working with our amazing team to meet our clients, brand management, crisis management. I am proudly serving as...
Whoa! Wait a minute, is this? Uh-oh, it's a whammon, y'all. It's a whammon. Hold on, let me put this down here. It's a whammon, y'all. It's a whammon. It's a whammon.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of TikTok world. I actually have my makeup done in this video because I was supposed to go on with Newsmax actually 10 minutes ago, and they canceled on me the moment that I mentioned Camille's name. So, y'all are going to get all of the information that I was going to reveal in the interview on this TikTok video. Let's go. Also, this message is for Harry, and I need this message to get to Harry. He has me blocked everywhere, but this is definitely something Harry needs to hear. Harry, you are either involved in this as a victim or you are complicit, and you need to choose which one it is. The file on Camille T. Maroon is extremely extensive, and it has all been provided to me, and it is really damning. But here's the issue. All of this evidence was provided to the FBI under the Biden administration, so this was several years ago, and it was all swept away. So here are a few facts that we know about Camille Maroon and what needs to happen. This is bigger than Harry Sisson. This is bigger than anything I have ever reported on in the past. Camille is the founder of an LLC called Impulse. Since information about all of this has begun to leak out from the victims, Camille has deleted all of his social media, he has deleted his LinkedIn, and now the Impulse website reroutes back to TikTok. Through an advertisement that was released, Harry Sisson admits to being the Chief of Staff for Impulse LLC.
I am proudly serving as Chief of Staff for Impulse LLC, working with our amazing team to meet our clients, brand management,
However, Harry no longer works with Camille because Camille actually stole a very sizable amount from Harry. Impulse LLC is a company that advertised to themselves as a career agency for young TikTok influencers. But this was not the case. Camille pretended to be an attorney who provided legal advice for a fee to young influencers on TikTok. He seemed to have a type because a lot of these young influencers were male and about the age of 18, 19 years old. And he, once they became his clients, would gain access to all of their passwords and usernames of all of their social media.
What? What in the world? These demon rats wow. Hold on, I gotta rewind that part.
Impulse LLC is a company that advertised to themselves as a career agency for young TikTok influencers. But this was not the case. Camille pretended to be an attorney who provided legal advice for a fee to young influencers on TikTok. He seemed to have a type because a lot of these young influencers were male and about the age of 18, 19 years old. And he, once they became his clients, would gain access to all of their passwords and usernames of all of their social media, including Snapchat.
What? Not the Snapchat. Oh my God.
We have evidence that Camille extorted his victims for acts. You know what I mean.
Yes.
And this included taking young boys with him onto cruise ships. Minors. He would also prey on minors and other young adults in other countries, promising them visas so that he could bring them to the United States. They would send Camille $2,500 via PayPal, to which Camille would respond and say, "Here are the documents where I have applied for your visa." The documents were fake. Then when the students, some of them were students, when the minors and the young kids realized that they were not getting approved for their visas, they would then approach Camille, email and say, "Hey, where's my visa?" And he would say, "Send me more money. I need more money." They would then send him more money. And then when they would still not receive their visas, Camille would send a fake cease and desist letter and get them to be silenced. And a lot of these people were shut down and were quieted because they were terrified of Camille. Camille did manipulate a 14-year-old boy from Australia. This particular boy has already released videos speaking on this situation. And for legal reasons, I will not be reposting and I will not be posting it. And anyone who has, shame on you. He is now 15. He is still a minor.
Oh, wow.
There is a recorded honeypotted phone call with Camille, the 14-year-old from Australia, Harry Sisson, Chris Mowry, and one other person I will not name. It revealed a full confession from Camille regarding what he had done to this 14-year-old child. A former New York legislator who was in office at the time and worked in emergency services dealing with victims regularly had this honeypotted phone call, all of the evidence, all of the information from multiple victims, legal documents, and provided them all to the FBI. Instead of providing all this evidence, the recorded phone call, the court documents and all, to local authorities and continuing to conduct their own investigation, the FBI shut it down. They closed the investigation and threatened the legislator and said that they were going to charge him with obstruction and for harassing Camille. I am currently in contact with this former legislator. One TikToker in particular, his name is Evan, has already come forward.
Dude, that Harry guy is so done. He is done. He is done. Look. The whole thing about him getting Snapchats from women, that was a nothing burger. This is a big deal. This is a huge deal.
And told his story about what happened when he was scammed by Camille. We need more victims to speak up. This is a plea to all victims to come forward, including Harry Sisson, who has remained silent on all of this. Harry, you are either a victim or you are complicit. You cannot be both. We have the evidence. We have everything. It's all out there already. You need to go public. You need to
Chat, listen to me. If Harry comes out as a victim, then we was right about him being gay.
Boom! Headshot!
Look, then we were not wrong. That our gaydar was not off. That means he was gay all along, dude.
Condemn Camille, and you need to call for investigation immediately. Speak up, Harry.
Oh, this is good. Can I get a pic of your What you doing? Can I get a pic of your booty?
Hey y'all, I'm gonna need your help making sure Harry Sisson gets this video. And bro, please know this video has nothing to do with politics. This isn't Democrats and Republicans or liberals and conservatives. This is both a plea to you as well as a warning. You need to get out in front of this. And no, Harry, I'm not talking about the Snapchats with girls. Like, Harry, you have to understand, we have the receipts, and we're getting hundreds more of them every single day. Bro, we have the Discord messages. We have recordings of the voice calls. We have the text messages. We have the reports to the FBI. We have the reports to the local police. We have the fake cease and desist letters. We have the voice and the video conversations with the 14-year-old. We have the honeypots. We have the bank transfers. We have the ownership records. And we have hundreds of young men, boys that are giving us their stories. This is not something that's going to go away. Like, dude, this is serious. See, because, dude, once we break this...
No. This is definitely not going away. This is definitely not. The whole Snapchat and telling all those other 11 and 15-year-old girls that they're the only ones. Oh, yeah, everybody done forgot about that, I'm sure, by now. This right here is huge. This is huge. Oh, this is big.
You are either going
This right here is definitely not gonna go away. Not at all.
to be looked at as another one of Camille's victims, or you're going to be part of what he did. Those are legitimately the only two options here. So you can either get out in front of this and be a part of taking this asshole down, or you can go down with him. Because, bro, I've seen the receipts. I've seen hundreds of records of horrible shit, blatant evidence, as well as firsthand accounts with video of horrible shit. And like I said, dude, you're either another one of his victims or you're part of it. You need to make up your mind, dude. What's it gonna be?
Hey, y'all. Guys, George Foreman passed away. Rest in peace, George Foreman. Harry Sisson was apparently born in Singapore, has an Irish citizenship, and can't even vote in the United States. Oh my God, dude. This is crazy. What is this? Okay, that's music.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Of course I did, Parker.
Okay, Karen, thank you so much. The Galaxy, thank you so much. So, why did you vote for Donald Trump?
Why? Because the price of eggs are down, a barrel of oil's down.
Okay.
Let's talk about your boy Harry.
Wait, Michael. Before we talk about like the eggs
Parker,
prices, hold up.
Parker.
Michael,
No.
I'm actually gonna kick you. Okay, we can talk about eggs, right? But you're gonna make me crash out, Michael. I promise you, you'll make me crash out. About advice. Okay. What's up? How old are you?
I'm 52.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did. I was just curious. Who has the bigger spreadsheet of women that you guys abuse? You or Harry?
I'm just gonna kick them because they're just all gonna. I just want to let them know they voted for a guy who literally is a rapist. Also, by the way, we're not friends with Harry or Chris. Okay, everyone, you can look at our messages and whatnot in our Discords. By the way.
So I wish that you wouldn't have kicked them. I want to ask him a question. Okay, I guess Dean is a woman abuser with no evidence, but Trump isn't a woman abuser with evidence. Yeah, I must have just been rage baiting.
Dean.
Michael, are you sentient? Be honest.
Hey, Dean.
I don't think
Let's
he's
talk
sentient.
about your boy Harry.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna kick him. I'm seriously like I don't think there was a single.
Hello.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 28.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Why so?
Why did you have a sexual predator as your friend, Harry Sisson?
Okay, well, he's not my friend now. I'm just letting you know. Secondly, like literally, these are people who voted for like Donald Trump. By the way, right? They literally voted for a sexual predator. So I can actually hold my friends accountable who were my friends. Now they're not, right? Whereas you guys can't hold your own politician accountable. Interesting.
And
how old are you?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I'm 20.
Okay.
Is that the age?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 20.
So why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
What do you think about Harry?
I'm just gonna kick every single conservative. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yeah, 25. Harry W., you're a fucking bitch. Fuck you, Harry W.
These people are so fucking horrible. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, I just want to say that Harry did nothing wrong.
Insane. Disgusting. I got banned. Got banned for nudity and body exposure. So I get banned because of them. I get banned because of them, a week ban. Literally, like, what am I supposed to do? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Why did I get banned?
What you guys don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me explain just in case you guys don't know what you're looking at, right? This right here is Parker, and he loves to do a call-in show on TikTok. So he's on TikTok live, okay? And so what happens is that it's like Instagram when you have somebody come on your platform that you invite, they're seen as well as you're being seen. So I think you're either at the top or the bottom, I'm not sure. And they come in either at the top or the bottom above you. And apparently Dodo here likes to come and engage with Trump supporters to have a debate with them on TikTok, and one of them showed them their kibbles and bits, and so looked like Parker got banned because he allowed. Here's my thing: when you have such a scandal like this, why would you accept call-ins? That's just so stupid.
I'm seriously confused. Why did I get banned for that? Can I appeal it? Yeah, I appealed it, but like, what the fuck, dude? That's so insane.
Wow, dude. We already saw that.
Anymore. Absolutely not. From the conversations that I had with people, I cannot associate with them at all. Like, I'm just going to be totally frank and totally honest with everyone. I have gone through a lot emotionally in the past few days, and unbelievably so much the past few days, and that's why I haven't been live. I typically am live every single day. Like, y'all know me. I'm live every single day. I personally have been very impacted by this, like, in terms of this emotionally, and I'm very hurt by everything that happened.
Okay, is this TikTok or is this Instagram? No, this TikTok. Sorry, it's TikTok. It's TikTok.
I'm just gonna be totally frank, everyone, and like, I don't want to like get very emotional in the live, because I know how people are gonna like clip it on like on, you know, all the different sides and stuff like that. So like, I just like don't. I guess I don't want to get like that emotional on the live, everyone. But like, I just want to say, like, I appreciate everyone who's been like supportive and like there for me. Like, I just really appreciate that, everyone. This has been like a horrible state of affairs, everyone. I just want to say as well, like, everyone, please go listen to like the women involved. If you want to find any of this information, go through the Discord. That is probably like the best thing I could say for everyone. And check some of like the pinned responses that I have for like my further thoughts.
Why is he still grabbing his heart? Is he about to have an asthma attack or something? Your video volume is still really loud and you don't have your background music on. My mic is not loud. What are you talking about? My mic is loud? And I turned. Because Parker wants to make money. This is all he has. Oh, but you're right. I do need to turn my background music on. Let me do that now. Okay. Audio is fine on my end, but I have headsets. Well, if you have headsets, I'm supposed to be louder to you than anybody else. So, okay, so Parker, this is all he has. This is his only income. His eyes going everywhere. Look at the camera. No. He looks like he's about to have an asthma attack. He literally looks like he's about to have an asthma attack. Like, straight up have an asthma attack.
And whatnot. So,
by the way, ladies, don't forget, and guys, if you want to, don't forget to submit me your questions. You can email me. Go to treeoflogic.com. Send me your questions tomorrow for the AMA with me and Jasmine. Now he look like he's about to have a heart attack.
So far that I've set up on Discord, that is like what I would say so far, everyone. I just want.
Now this is loud. Hold on a second. No, this is a little loud.
I want to say, everyone, like, I think it's really important to live by what you preach. I think it's really fucking important to live by what you preach. I think that's a really important thing, and I just want to know. I want everyone to know that I hold that as my utmost value every single time when I go live, and I think that's so fundamentally important. I just want to say. But yeah, I love everyone so much. I love y'all so much. I think Dean was going to join here in a bit. And also, everyone, mods, for the people who are trolling, please just block them today. I think it's I don't want to. I'm actually gonna crash out on the stream. Like, I actually will. But thank you, mods. I just appreciate everyone. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. I probably will get everything set up here in a minute. It is going to take me a second to get.
Woo, child. Oh my goodness. What is this? Since Newsmax rescheduled my interview, I'm going to reveal what I was going to reveal in this interview. This is a plea to all victims of Camille, including Harry Sisson. Harry, you were either involved as or you're a victim. You need to decide what you want to be. I'm not reading all this.
So part 2 here. Anyways, this Diddy Jr., Camille T. Maroon here, he had me invest in these LLCs for 2 brand deals that he said were really amazing. And I was like, okay, should I invest in these it was a Gymshark and GNC brand deal that he said I was getting, which was fake, by the way. And he told me that I needed 2 LLCs to be created, and it costs $1,400 for both of them to be made.
What? It costs nothing to make an LLC. Oh my God. Young man, where is your father? Boom, headshot. Where is your father? Y'all want to talk about black men all the time not having no daddy? Where is your daddy to go and ask a question like that? $14,000 for an LLC? Are you crazy? Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are listening to me right now, any one of you can create an LLC. All you got to do is go to the IRS website. Go to the section that says get an EIN number, and then click on whether you want to be a sole proprietor, LLC, or a what's the other one? It's sole proprietor, LLC, S corp, there you go, S corp, LLC, or sole proprietor, right? Oh, yeah, so there you go. So those are what you can choose from. You fill it out, you get electrical signing or whatever, and then you hit send. And it will come to the address that you listed on the paperwork. It's free! And if you had a daddy, or even if you had a mommy who already know how to make businesses, you would have known that it wouldn't cost no $14,000. Oh my goodness.
And I believed him. I was like, because I'm a fitness influencer, I'm young, I want to be in sponsorships and brand deals with these awesome big companies, you know? Cool. I'm like, yeah, dude, give me the LLC. How do I do it? He's like, just send me $1,400 on Cash App. I'll get.
Oh, no, sorry. $1,400. Okay, that's not as bad, but still, $1,400 for an LLC?
Get them created, and everything will be said and done. Well, it was fake. You know, I sent him the $1,400. He made the LLCs, but he pocketed the extra money that he didn't have to spend to make those LLCs.
Right, because it doesn't cost nothing. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something. And I got this from my father. He was a bad man to women, but he would drop some dimes every now and then. When I had my money conned out of me after leaving Bob's Big Boy as a waitress, I was so humiliated and upset, and I just felt violated. And my dad said, and I forgot how much money and tips I lost. I forgot how much that was. Maybe, I am not even gonna guess. It was some good money. I was making some good money as a waitress, right? But let's say, for instance, it was $60-something, yeah? My dad said, you just paid $67 for a life lesson. So that was, you're just going to have to charge that to the game. the game of learning the hard way. So, in this, guys, who is this? Who are we looking at? Okay, I guess they're not going to name this guy. Anyway, this guy lost $1,400 to a scam. So that was a very expensive price to pay for not doing your own due diligence. Ladies and gentlemen, with AI so easily accessible to us, there's no excuse for not going to fact check people. Okay? He paid for 2 of them. Oh, he did. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So then he sends me this screenshot or this thing while we're on FaceTime of him showing me the picture of, or the document or whatever you would say, of Gymshark's brand deal, which was fake. That's also fake. So now I'm realizing that's an edited picture. That's not even from Gymshark. I know what it would look like. That is not even real. Now I'm like getting a little more sketched out. But man, maybe I'm just overthinking everything. This is probably just all this is probably all just not even that bad, and I'm just overthinking it because I've never been on a trip with someone to a different state that I just met. Maybe I'm overthinking it, and this is actually just opportunity that I need to chase. So I told my friend to invest with him, and my friend invested $14,000, and I want
$14,000. Oh my God.
wanted to give him another $6,000 to invest, and then I invested $5,000 extra with my money. So now I just spent $11,000 more of my money, technically $5,000 because I gave him $6,000 to invest more. So now we're down tens of thousands of dollars, not even knowing it at this point. And my friend was not in the agency. He's 17 years old. He's not even old enough to be able to be investing. So he's underage.
How privileged are you? How privileged of you? I'm sorry. There was no way in the world I could have access to $14,000 when I was 15 or 16 years old. I mean, wow. I'm sorry. I didn't even have access to $6,000 at that age. How did you get access to all that money and your parents was not there to teach you and for you to consult with prior to spending that money? If you're getting brand deals, why would you need to put up money to come on facts? Brand deals, you're supposed to give me money, Anissa. Very true. I was about to say that too, Tree. Yeah, like, dude, I don't feel bad if you losing money because you had so much of it to give because, honey, you never struggled. The percentage should come out of your brand deal. Yup. You never give money to make money, ladies and gentlemen. That's another thing, too. Never give money to make money. When somebody say, ooh, you could join in on a team, you have the potential to earn about $5,000 a day. All you got to do is give us $2,000. You'll make it back within a day. I'm like, nope. But you're missing out. I don't care. I'm not going to pay money to make money. What are you talking about? If you know I'm going to make $5,000 or $6,000 a day to take the $2,000 out of my $6,000. And when they say, no, that's not how it's working, like, well, listen, a sucker is born every day, and I am not one of them, okay?
This is illegal already, all right? But Camille's like, no, it's fine, you're 17, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just invest, that you're going to make a bunch of money. You'll be 18 with a shitload of money from this investment. I was like, okay, yeah, good for both of us. This is my friend, my buddy. I want to see him make it. I want him to be, well off financially. I'm a good guy, I'm a bro. So me doing that, finding out it was fake a little while back. But yeah, so I can't remember what I said in the last thing because I did this this is a little bit while further that I'm making this video. So whatever, blah blah blah, all the people that are in his TikTok agency that I talk to on the daily basis and go live with and battle them, they are all young, you know, freshly 18, 19-year-olds, handsome, you know, definitely look like they'd be attractive on the scale. They get a bunch of girls. Whatever, blah blah blah. They're fit. This is the people that he brings.
Why would you say that? How do you know they fit? They're very attractive. They can get girls. They're very fit. Okay.
Into his agency and he talks to and says they're cute. Yeah, he's pretty cute.
Hey,
you do
Sky
well.
Bomb.
You're hot. You do really good. Oh man, and he's like 26 years old. I found that super weird. And well, after the trip was done, I had a good time, had a laugh. We were having a freaking great time. Golly, this was awesome. Week later, you know, I get in this live stream with someone that I had to block. I didn't have to block. He went on my phone and just started blocking these people because he's like, it's too complicated. Let me just get on your phone and block these people because these are my ops. These are people you do not want to be talking to. These people are going to do something in some way to you that you don't want. And that person seemed to be, well, them people I found out were someone that was in a lawsuit with him for Camille being in the wrong.
Hold on. Why would you let a grown-ass man get your phone and start blocking people on your phone? What's wrong with you?
And the other person was a person that he scammed and is telling everybody on the app about what he does. So he had me block them before I could get to know about what he actually is onto. He's not actually trying to be my friend. He just wants to scam me for money and take me on this trip to maybe even get with me. As scary as it sounds, he wanted to do something with me because he bought the one bed and I did not want to sleep on it with him. He got all cranky with me. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so this story goes on. You know, I call him. I'm like, hey, Camille, I need my money back. I don't have enough. I'm lying. I don't have enough money for food right now. I'm in a terrible situation. You know how my life is right now. I'm sleeping on a floor. I just had to move out. You know, everything's not going well in my favor right now. I just need my money back as soon as possible. And he's like, yes, cash out me $500 and I'll get it out for you.
What?
Cash out me $500.
Why do you have to cash out him $500? Dude, I never heard a con like this before.
My money back as soon as possible. And he's like, yes, cash out me $500 and I'll get it out for you. Cash out him $500. Said I would get my money a week later. I gave him my...
Wait, you actually cashed out him $500? You just told him you didn't have any money. You needed your money back. He was testing you, dumb. When you say, I don't have no money, I'm going to need my money back, I ain't got no food, then you cash app him $500, he realized you was lying. Oh my God, and these guys are so stupid. Oh my God, they're so stupid. They're so stupid. Chat, did you just hear this? He told this guy, I don't have no money. I need some money for food. Yeah, cash at me $500. Well, then if you can cash app him $500, you don't need no money for food, do you? I would have like, I can't give you no $500. I don't have no money.
Banking information, said it wasn't right. Must have been something wrong with the banking information. I rechecked it, it wasn't wrong. So he made me send my other banking information. Sent him that. He's just like, no man, I don't know what's going on. It's just not going through. I don't know why you're not getting your money back. And I was like, really? So you're telling me that Jim Stark and GNC haven't responded in multiple days now for this brand?
Where are your parents? Where are your parents? The whole time he's going through this as a teenager, I am like, where are your parents?
Brand deal that they wanted me for, and I'm not getting any confirmations on the investments that I've sent to you, and I'm not getting my money back, and I've been getting told by people that I am not supposed to be talking to you because you're a horrible person. And he's like, blows up at me. He freaking blew up at me. He's texting me, telling me that he's suing me for 180 grand, 9 accounts of something about I broke the rules in the NDA contract I signed at the coffee shop that I never read, saying that I broke 9 accounts and it's $20,000 each account.
Hold on. Tree, look up Carter Agency. That man that owns that was scamming black female influencers by thousands of dollars. He would bet a genuine brand deal, but he'd take 80% of the money. You know what, Anissa? I believe you, girl. I believe you. I'll never forget when I was approached by 2 brands. One of them was an AI. It was a whole lot of influencers jumped on that one too. It was a AI learning system, and I forgot what it. Oh God, I forgot what it's called. But I didn't like how they needed me to push this on my audience and everything like that. And like the money they were promising me was like in increments, and I was like, no, if you expect me to do this to if you expect me to do this to my subscribers, I'm gonna need all my money, if not half up front and then other half when I'm finished. And they wouldn't do it, so I didn't do it. When it comes to deals, which I don't really take sponsorships, not that I won't, but it's gotta be a lot of money given to me up front for me to do something like that. The whole you taking 80%, nobody's gonna be my pimp. You can't even listen. I have a problem with Rumble taking 35%, hence why I stopped going on Rumble. I also stopped going on Rumble because it was a headache to log in, but I didn't like how somebody would make a big donation and Rumble takes 35%. It's bad enough YouTube takes 30%. So I'm not going to sit up here and be like, nah, dude, nah.
So I'm now down 180 grand.
100. What did you just say? What did you just say? What did you just say?
Saying that I broke 9 accounts and it's $20,000 each account. So I'm now down 180 grand.
Oh, I really don't feel sorry for you now. I really don't feel sorry for you now. You lost $180,000.
Thinking, and keep in mind this NDA signed was not done in good faith, so it was never a real thing. He only did that to leverage on me, make me think that I couldn't say anything or do anything or tell anybody about this because of the NDA contract. And I was like, Camille, I'm in the worst situation right now. I had to call him. I was literally crying because I was like, my life is a fucking pile of shit right now, and you're really gonna do this to me right now, saying all of this stuff. You're making my life so much worse.
Honey, he don't care. I don't know. Guys, when you meet evil people, and I mean really evil people, you can cry, you can threaten to take yourself out. It doesn't matter to them. You were a means to an end, and now that they used you, they're off to the next. That goes not only for con artists, But that goes for people who use you like a man using a woman or a woman using a man. They can do it with no problem. The whole, like, I guess what I'm telling you is to save your dignity. Save your dignity. Don't give these people your tears. Don't give them no work. They don't care. I think if you ever get a chance, you probably won't, but I'm going to tell you something. Excuse me. I have talked to several cold-blooded killers. Several cold-blooded killers. And when the family gets in front of the judge and cries and looks at the person and say, I can't believe my baby's not going to be like, and that person has a cold stare. I've always asked these people, like, does anything like that in the court bothers you? They all say no. Now, a couple of them would say, I'm sure they're in pain, but it doesn't affect me. I'm going to sleep in my, that's what they'll say. They say that they're going to sleep in their cell just fine. The thing is, Tree, he would lie to the influencers. I guess what I'm saying is that I can't be that street smart, Anissa. I can't be that street smart. There's no, you gotta be kidding. I refuse to believe that you gotta grow up in the ghetto to not know a hustler when you see one. I just refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe you gotta grow up in the hood to know when you're dealing with a hustler. I refuse that. I refuse that. I refuse that. I don't think so. I don't think so. I believe you can grow up middle class and know when you're dealing with a damn corn artist. I believe that you could grow up in upper class and know when you're dealing with a corn artist. I just believe that.